Oh my goodness, hello, good evening everyone. Good evening, Stella and Voodoo and Mel and One and Husky and Carter and Goblin. Hello, Katie. There's no D. Hello, Mel. Has, a pleasure as always. Queen and Pineapple Stella. Also, chat, can we get some hands up and some love in the chat for the fabulous, the Monarch of Shinies themselves. Yikes, Lord Baroque, thank you so much for gifting 20 channel memberships, my friend. That's very, very generous and not at all required, but as always appreciated. Thank you for your support. Welcome or welcome back to the memberships. Ginger, hello. Aiden, Holly. Who else do we have? Lacey, Anna, Blondie B, hello, lovely to see you. Daria, Hex8, hello. Autism Mum Mum, hello. SM, know me, you don't know me. Elaine, Carlotta, Sandra, Desiree, Felix, the Baked Korean, hello. Eid? I think it's Eid. Puff Puff, Loopy, and I think that's everyone. Chat, thank you all so much for being here. Lord Baroque, thank you for being a fabulous and very generous member of this community. And thank you so much for spreading the gape. Excellent. Thank you all so much for being here today. Today might be a little bit of a shorter live stream. We've only got 2 pieces of content and a grand total of like 20 minutes. So I'm assuming, look, I'll try to make it an hour. I'll see what I can do. See if I can find a tangent to just fall down into. Today we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable, Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie, the loophole? No, sorry. The vassal of Chantopolis herself in Why I Won't Audition for the LOLCOW Queen's show. Okay. And then we're going to move over into Ambi in What I Love Eating at KFC. Girl. Oh, Lord. What are you guys even talking about? I don't mukbang anymore. I just eat as part of my content. God, it's like, what do I eat in a day? So this is going to be fun. Yeah, we got to find a ramble tangent Voodoo. Exactly. So that's what we're going to be watching today. Thank you all so much for being here. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves to make talks about things on the internet, watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the producing monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. Also, today I made the choice of running out of cordial, so it's just water for me. Which admittedly is beneficial. I need a little something, you know, need a little something. Space, hello, good morning. I'm sorry you can't sleep. That was me last night. I could not settle down. I don't think I passed out until like 2 a.m. or something. Crazy. It's crazy. It's hectic. It's wild. One says, did you know Ambi blocked Rarity from her chat? I did see someone mention that yesterday. She blocked the word Rarity from the comment section, was it? Weird. Travis, wait, Zach, did you see she was on that podcast? I did, Travis. Yeah, we reacted to it yesterday. It was a dumpster fire, in a word. Although Trish's energy really, there was something about Trish, you know, something about Trish and her. And I know her name's not Trish, it's Tina, but Trish is fun for me. Okay, we're gonna get started on Chantal's Regretti. Damn it, I ruined the joke. Regretti spaghetti piece of content. Why I won't audition for the LOLCOW Queen's show. And here we go. Good old Trish.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hello.
Ho, ho, ho. It's the holiday season, and what better gift to give someone you love than a personal video from me?
I don't think that's a good gift. I think that's terrible gift giving. That's bad gift etiquette. What am I doing for gifts this year? Pretty minimal. I'm gifting a fun water bottle, because everyone deserves to be hydrated. So a water bottle. What else am I gifting? I'm kind of doing gift cards this year, which I know are like not as thoughtful as my general like perspective on gift giving. Normally I'm pretty like sentimental when it comes to gifts, but yeah, I don't know. This year's, it's just one of those years where like I don't have, normally I'm pretty good. Normally I will like pepper in like a couple of months before a birthday, like, oh, you know, like, what are you thinking for gifts? It's just really, if people don't have a gift in mind, it gets really hard. And then it's like, oh, okay, what like new hobbies are they looking at? What like books are they really into? But books and like stuff like that are really hard because you don't know what people have already read. And then it's like, oh, well, what if I get a hardcover or something like cool to do with this book series? What if they didn't like it? What if they don't have space? Bookmarks? Oh, there's a good idea. What about just bookmarks with my face on them? Perfect gift, really. Voodoo, thank you again for gifting 20 channel memberships, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the gapes. Welcome back to Heidi Strawberry Chai. Hello, Rihanna's Nashies. Be kind. Hello to Lula. Loose Cannon. A pleasure to see you. Did someone say gifts? Voodoo. Ah, dear. Voodoo said, I'm getting my friend and his daughter a food basket and a cheese set for my neighbors. That's a really cute idea. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, I think I'm about that. I love a breadboard. I love a cutting board. I love one of those. Do you know what I really love? I love a cutting board, a breadboard specifically, with the with the checker pattern where it's like dark wood, light wood in like a chest, almost looking like a chess set. Oh, a big honkin' like heavy one of those, useful for cutting bread and for serving cheese. Multi-purpose. Sarah with an H, thank you. Noddy, hello. Celine, April, Parker, Minxie, Arwen, Beckett, not Becky, Piddles, here we go. I think that's everyone. If I missed someone, I'm so sorry. Beckett, here we go. And Lunal. I think that's everyone. All right. That's everyone. Wait, why are people yelling at me? What is names? Well, no, I was referring to Baroque, and then I read Voodoo's line beneath it. Voodoo Jr. No, we're not going to start this again. Don't start this again. Thank you all so much for being here. Please make sure if you received a channel membership so far in this stream, reach out to the fabulous, wonderful, and Monarch of Shinies themselves, the lovely Lord Baroque. Oh, did I say thank you, Voodoo? I'm so sorry. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't read and talk at the same time. 48, thank you for being here for 26 months. I appreciate it. 48 says, I met the nicest man yesterday. Here's a brizzy. Oh, nice. Excellent. That's very good. Thank you very much for the support, mate. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you had a fabulous interaction. April, thank you for the super chat as well. April says, as of today, I'm down 155 from surgery in April. What a coincidence in the name. Congratulations, mate. Chat, can we get some hands up and some love in the chat for April? That's amazing. Congratulations. Rounding out the year strong. And before you know it, it'll be a full year.
They can keep forever and ever. Get yours now. And yes, I am Muslim, but I can still wish you a happy holiday. Get your cameo today.
Well,
okay, all right. We're doing the reaction now. Sorry, chat.
hello guys, welcome back to another video. So, I was on LOLCOW live panel yesterday.
You were. We watched it. It was like 30 minutes if you haven't seen it. I know lots of people were covering it. But also there's the Raw podcast if you want the true experience, which was a lot. I preferred it with a buddy.
Okay. And I thought I would talk about that. But here's a brief clip from me being on the panel.
I like it because you know what? But you'll have to probably give her a few bucks for her hijab wardrobe fund. So if you got a few extra bucks to...
I got my own fund. I'm a boss bitch, man. I can afford my own wardrobe.
I do have to say, I find it interesting that she chose to use this interaction as the here was me on the podcast. Because I didn't necessarily enjoy that reaction. Like, what does that mean? It's like saying someone who wears a shirt, oh, you guys, someone's going to have to get a shirt budget over here. Like, what's the intent? What's the intent behind specifically calling out, like, a garb worn for religious purpose in that conversation? I think it's not great. Like, also, like, what a shitty type of read. Like, oh, look at that. They wear glasses. There's got to be a, you know, Kim, you're going to have a glasses budget for this person who wears glasses. Fucking whatever, bro.
think it could work, Keem. I think it could work.
Listen,
Well, I mean, at least
So I wanted to talk a bit about that. So LOLCOW Live is a live show.
We watched it, girl. Are you trying? Who are you explaining this to? Who is this targeted at? Who's this for?
Consisting of panel of LOLCOWs. In the LOLCOW live show, it has Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption, and Keemstar is the host and owner of the
It's for Teardrop. Gaping buttholes for Teardrop.
show. He's the mastermind behind everything. Now, Keemstar is a very smart creator, very smart businessman, and he is planning on making a whole bunch of shows. His most recent project is LOLCOW Queens.
Wait, it was $100 membership to do that? Was it, Fairy? Crazy.
Which would consist of a similar show to...
For those who are new here, this is Chantal's low BMI voice. Yeah, confirmed.
He is planning on making a whole bunch of shows. His most recent project is LOLCOW Queens, which would consist of a similar show to the LOLCOW Live, but it would have an all-female panel. And I guess, one of those members confirmed for sure is Tina D from The Kid Behind the Camera. I'm not really familiar with all that lore.
That's Trish. I'm assuming that's Trish. I get very confused with names.
So, yeah, but... okay. Now, I am a watcher of the show. I do enjoy putting on the LOLCOW Live with Wings, Boogie, and Keem. And
I've really got to ask Chantal, and I hope you address it in this piece of content. What is it about watching LOLCOW Live that you enjoy? Because if it's what I assume she's going to answer it with, well, no. Dumpster fire train wreck, I mean, I guess is a lot of my reasoning and morbid curiosity and years worth of lore built into my brain space. But anyway, sorry, that was a ramble tangent. Mel, thank you for the super chat, honey. Mel says, regretting our choices, are we, Foodie? I mean, this is giving quite a bit of regret. I'm disappointed that she didn't include the clip which had some content creator talking about how her loophole husband wants to shit on people. I think that was just a creative choice to not include that,
Okay. Now, I am a watcher of the show. I do enjoy putting on the LOLCOW Live with Wings, Boogie, and Keem. And
yeah, Moonface, exactly. It does seem like she was kind of clout chasing, which is what she screams at all of us for doing, but weird. Voodoo Jr. AKA Lord Baroque, thank you for the super chat, honey. You did this. I'm so sorry. It's really funny, though.
The reason I like to do that is I like their dynamic, their banter. I like, though, when they do what I've discovered.
All I can think about is that Simpsons joke. The kids will call you Voodoo.
With Wings, Boogie, and Keem. And the reason I like to do that is I like their dynamic, their banter. I like, though, when they do what I've discovered, I guess, recently about what I like about the show is I like the more lighthearted content when they're all, getting along and they're all doing something interesting, like when they went to the Halloween haunts.
Okay, girl, it sounds like you want a friend.
When Boogie's picking up trash by the road, as a punishment. I like that kind of content. What I don't really enjoy, I've noticed about the show is...
So you like content where people engage with one another as people. Well, I guess that's questionable on that live stream, but okay. It sounds like you need a friend.
I don't like the,
Why is she sucking up to the show has? Well, Keem comes from a long line of internet drama. Less being about it, more criticizing others, but also then kind of being about it and becoming a bit of a joke. Yeah, long story short, they have plans to create a whole heap of LOLCOW, dumpster fire on the internet, centered content. And Foodie wants to, jump on that because she's realized that maybe this time she's taken her audience a little bit for granted. Because she keeps thinking that a new audience is just going to pop into existence. But if you look at her last, like, month's worth of views. I think only one live stream's cracked 10K. Pretty much everything else has been under 8. Like, yeah.
The back and forth, the just extreme hate, name-calling, shouting, the drama.
Forgive me if I'm incorrect, but Chantal would have known that that was expected on a live stream like that from these people, right? Because she's a big fan and listens in all the time. Ha!
That kind of thing. And it just kind of like brings me in like a negative space, and I guess it also just kind of reminds me of
if you don't like it, don't watch.
Times where I'm angry and I let my anger get the better of me and I rage, or how I used to rage really bad and just be more that way. And
used to, like, didn't we get a rage last week? Who was she mad at last week? Someone.
And so I'm going to explain
not stinky
why
product.
I am not going to audition for the LOLCOW Queens show. And I did get approached by somebody from their docket team. Very, very nice person, by the way, if you're watching. Thank you so much for thinking about me, and, you know, for, you know, those of you who thought that I would be a good fit for that show. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Seeing the way that the people were interacting on that podcast, I don't think Foodie's a good fit. Not that she's not a dumpster fire train wreck all on her own, but listening to the way that people were communicating, which was loudly and brusquely, I don't think Modest Miriam over here is necessarily a good fit, because we kind of saw that play out on the live. Like, it was just old Foodie, who is current Foodie. Just, you know, you just got to scratch the surface of the modest facade. But the real Foodie's still down in there. So I don't actually know what she'd really offer to the conversation, apart from, what did she say? Show me your snatch to Trish. I got a weed whacker. There's no hair anywhere. Show me the proof and I'll suck your dick. I think those were the quotes that, pardon me, stuck in my head. Clout, lovely to see you, honey. Thank you for the super chat. Clout says, no wit, intelligence, charisma, not quick on her feet, and definitely not hot. We are expecting to believe that she doesn't want to join them. She 100% wants to join them. Like, she wants the coin, she wants the clout, she wants the attention, and she's a big fan, and she wants to... she just wants to. And, yeah, just the whole conversation about Foodie's, like, OnlyFans, and then her husband's cheating scandal, and then the animal neglect, and then the doxings. Like, that all came out really quickly. That all happened within 30 minutes. Which is crazy when you think how many years those controversies span on Chantal's channel. Stina, thank you for the super chat, honey. Stina says, only Foodie would thank someone for calling her a whole mess. Yes. She said, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure. Weird. And Voodoo, thank you for the super chat, hunt. Voodoo says, Foodie always says she'd take people down in person, but when she was confronted with her past in the stream, she folded like a bad poker hand. Yeah, what folds really poorly? Me at origami. That's what she folded like. Yeah, she's all bark and no teeth.
Considering if you watch the show. Look, the show, it's meant to be a dumpster fire. That's what is the entertainment value of that show. It's LOLCOW Live. So I find it very hilarious seeing in the comments all of my very, very, very dedicated haters. I see you. All of my very, very, very dedicated haters. I see you.
Gaping buttholes for teardrop. Ah, dear. Yeah, good job, Chantal. Thank you so much, everybody who hates me and leaves me comments or leaves comments in my podcast that I had to pay to audition for and obviously didn't get the part. And definitely not going to get payment for it.
Comments. All of my very, very, very dedicated haters. I see you. And
no, it has the gape is this. It all came about because Chantal can't make the heart hands, so she was just giving these ones to people who are sending memberships. I think I caught it in terms of teardrop, and then said gaping buttholes for teardrop. And then we made an emoji. My God, the emojis have so much lore. Someone's going to ask one day, like, they're going to put up... Actually, it already happened. Like, earlier this year, someone put up Pierre and was like, what's this emoji for? I was like, right, settle in. I got a story to tell you about a Play-Doh advent calendar and a 500-pound toddler in Oklahoma.
You know, it's the same one since I started my channel, all just really trying to ruin this opportunity for me, any opportunity they can. And they don't realize that they're just promoting me more. Like, the more messy you make me seem, the more outlandish you make me seem, the more that's going to pique interest for the show. There are people on the show...
Plant, I'm so sorry. We'll catch you up, love. It's fine. You missed one stream, I swear.
Promoting me more. Like, the more messy you make me seem, the more outlandish you make me seem, the more that's going to pique interest for the show.
You're not going to be on the show, girl. What are you talking about? Also, again, I have to revisit the fact that they covered pretty much everything in that 30 minutes. Like, it was done. Wrecked. Like, I don't think there was a lot of... What she... Like, honestly, if she got on one of these Keem shows, even, like, regardless of whether or not it was LOLCOW Live or LOLCOW Queens or whatever, what are they going to do? Like, what are they going to talk about? Let's talk about, what? What? Has anyone here ever shat their pants on a live stream? Chantal, tell us about that story. Which one?
There are people on the show, I mean, like, Boogie faked cancer before. I mean, it's not a show of virtuous people. That's not the point of it. Okay,
we get it. We know. The podcast is for dumpster fire train wrecks. You were right at home. But you were the feature.
You know, I mean, he has redeemed himself, whatever. He's done his punishment, but my point is, if you're looking for a panel of angels, you're not going to find it on LOLCOW. And if you did have very virtuous people on there, people would be bored and not watch, and that's a fact, okay? So, and Keemstar...
I actually think Keem should have, like, one, like, the straight man, not, like, the straight man. There's enough of those on there. The straight man, as in, like, you have all of these dumpster fire train wrecks, and then you just invite someone on who's just, like, a content creator who's got nothing to do with any drama channels, no dumpster fires, no train wrecks, no lolcows. It's just like, yeah, I have a channel where I, like, put together PCs and I talk about computer parts. You just invite them on and be like, all right, Jerry, yeah, everybody say hi to Jerry. Panel, this is Jerry. Jerry's going to be playing our straight man. So Jerry, I just want you to sit and listen in. Today we're going to be talking about buttholes. So strap in. We've got a lot of butthole talk. How's your butthole, Jerry? I think that would go gangbusters. Because it's not always in the words or the story. Sometimes all you'd need to see is Jerry's face listened to, like, Chantal fantasizing about getting a train run on her by a crackhead. You really get a lot of, like, reaction out of Jerry's face. You know?
Smart, and he knows this. So it's basically like a Jerry Springer of YouTube, kind of.
Ah! No! Shh! Ew, too close to reality. Gross. Not who I was thinking, but, like, you know. You need layers in your dumpster fire.
So it's basically like a Jerry Springer of YouTube, kind of. Maybe worse. So, I had to decline politely auditioning for any spot on any of the shows.
Was that not an audition?
I went up last night, and honestly, I kind of regret it because...
I can't tell whether or not it looks like she's crying or she's got pink eye. I'm pretty sure this eye right here above me, I'm pretty sure she's got a bacterial infection or something there.
And I'm not crapping on the show at all. The show is what it is, and I knew that. So it's totally...
Oh, she's got a fupa fly in there. Hold on, we'll go back.
And I'm not crapping on the show at all. The show is what it is, and I knew that. So it's totally...
Yep, there's a fupa fly. I saw it. Maybe I can take it back. Oh, I can't take it back. Hold on.
And I'm not crapping on the show at all. The show is what it is, and I knew that. So it's
There it is! I got the fupa fly. That's a fun noise. There it is. You see that? See that fupa fly? Very good. Sorry.
it was totally my decision to go up, and you know, it just made me feel like I'm going against principles that I'm trying to live by, hashing up old.
Yep, sorry. Gotta zoom out a bit. Yeah, I think she's got pink eye. Hey, Oceana, good to see you, love. How are you? Yeah, no. 100%.
Stuff about my life that happened 3 years ago. I'm not that person anymore. I don't do OF content. I would never
Are you not that girl? Is that a Wicked reference?
anymore. You know, whatever happened in my relationship, we've been moving on from that. I just don't want, you know, stupid things.
Right, so you want to go on a podcast about dumpster fire train wrecks, but you're trying to tell us you're not a dumpster fire train wreck anymore. And all of those things are in the past. And how dare anyone talk about it. Blah, blah, blah. Again, she got, like, dragged across the coals for 30 minutes yesterday.
Like, accusations from years and years ago that are just, like, totally irrelevant now. I have no interest in, you know, screaming back and forth to generate views.
Well, she didn't scream. No, like, Trish was screaming at her. There was some screams when her OnlyFans content got passed around. Gross. She didn't have a lot of oomph, you know? She was just kind of getting yelled at. Doohickey! Hi.
It's just not something I'm very interested in anymore in life, I guess. I'm, you know, I think yesterday, me being in that environment kind of confirmed it for me.
Also, please stop hiding. But you know what? I'm going to flip her around. I'm so sorry. I just don't want to move over that side. I don't want to scooch. That one. There we go. Just trying to hide behind me. I'm not about that.
I'm trying to, like, say my opinion without being a total sounding snobby, because I'm not. I don't want to just partake in that kind of content for views or money.
Then why did you do it yesterday? This is regret. I think this is regret.
You know, I thought it would be fun, a fun opportunity, because, you know,
How is being on a panel like that fun? My God.
Saw the dynamics
So loud.
that the LOLCOW livecast have together, and it looks fun. It looks like they've developed a friendship, you know, and they have...
You need a friend, Chantal. Call Upline. Someone get Upline on the phone.
Fun doing it.
Yeah.
So for me, I wasn't really just thinking, you know, of money potential. I was thinking of more of, like, networking, like building friendships and stuff, but I don't think...
Honey, get outside. Go out. What happened to all of Poopy's husband's wives who you were going to hang out with and make friends with? What happened there? Was that the camping trip? Is that what ruined it? I think so.
That's the type of content that LOLCOW Queens will be.
Komodo dragons don't have friends.
I don't really just want to, you know, be screamed at and yelled at all day and night, or for a few hours or whatever. It's just not something that I find pleasurable. And
Yeah, I don't know if any of these people seem like friends. It seems like it's all a business venture and they're fine with humiliating and screaming at each other every day.
I guess I'm, you know, I think yesterday, me being in that environment kind of confirmed it for me.
Filters have taken her eyebrows.
I'm trying to, like, say my opinion without being a total sounding snobby, because I'm not. I don't want to just partake in that kind of content for views or money. You know,
Again, I have to ask, if you didn't want to partake in that content for views or money, why did you go on the panel? Can someone walk me through the process of her getting onto that Discord call? Someone walk me through it. Is she saying that there's someone who invites talent like into the call? Is that like, what did you think about this before you did it, or were you just like, nah, I'm just gonna get on there? They seem like really good pals. They seem really fun and really friendly, and I'm just gonna get on there and just have a chat, you know? Or did you think that with all of their content entirely surrounded by dumpster fires on the internet, that you didn't think your history would come up in conversation? My God. She paid to join the Discord? Oh. Right. Right. She went on in desperation to try and save her channel. She'll try anything at this stage. I mean, I don't think any of those people are going to necessarily go over and watch her Raw. I think it would have been interesting to test if she'd gone live like the day after the podcast to see whether or not she had like a swell in her eye/audience. That would have been interesting to know, but she kind of fumbled it there too. Oh.
Content for views or money. You know, I thought it would be a fun opportunity because, you know, I saw the dynamic that the LOLCOW livecast have together, and it looks fun. It looks like they've developed a friendship, you know, and they have fun doing it.
Again, I've got to say, that's the first time I've ever seen LOLCOW live, and that 9-way Discord call gave me a headache, and everybody seemed very upset.
So for me, I wasn't really just thinking, you know, of
it didn't scream fun for me. It screamed mess.
Money potential. I was thinking of more of like networking, like building friendships and stuff, but I don't think that that's the type of content that LOLCOW Queens will be. I don't really just want to
Fuperfly is hanging around today.
You know, be screamed at and yelled at all day and night, or for a few hours or whatever. It's just not something that I find pleasurable, and I don't want to like...
Why is her background shaking? Do you guys see that in the corner? Just on the far... That side. Far side.
That LOLCOW Queens will be. I don't really just want to, you know...
I think her heavy breathing is moving the mukbang table.
Be screamed at and yelled at all day and night, or for a few hours or whatever. It's just not something that I find pleasurable, and...
Oh, wow, C-Puff, you really sold me on it.
I don't really... More of like networking, like building friendships and stuff, but I don't think that that's the type of content that LOLCOW Queens will be.
I don't know. I think you could be pretty good friends with Trish. She seems like a fan.
I don't really just want to, you know, be screamed at and yelled at all day.
She had a problem with Trish. No, Foodie, go on LOLCOW Live. LOLCOW Queens. LOL Queens Live? Is that a better name? No, do that. We can watch, it'll be like Frenemies. Not that I've ever watched that, but I think the concept was 2 internet dumpster fires who don't necessarily like each other do a podcast and eventually come out of it still disliking each other, and still being dumpster fires. How about you do that? You and Trish. Foodie and Trish.
At night. Or for a few hours.
Hey, Simple, good to see you, love.
Whatever. It's just not something that I find pleasurable, and I don't want to like dredge up my past for entertainment as well. Of course, people are probably still gonna ruminate over it, talk about it, rewatch all the old stuff. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's not who...
Oh, so now you're a fan of us going back and watching the old stuff. I thought you were ranting and raving the other day about how if you're gonna go offline, you're gonna get a real job. You're going to get a real job and you're going to stop making content if YouTube kicks you off and no one's ever going to watch your content again. And how can people go back and watch your old content because blah, blah, blah. Something retro.
I don't want to like dredge up my past for entertainment as well. Of course, people are probably still going to ruminate over it, talk about it, rewatch all the old stuff. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's not...
Oh, okay. So we've got permission now.
Who I am anymore, and whether you think that I'm wearing a...
I think she's starting to realize there's no future in this. Do you mean the LOLCOW stuff or just her channel? Because it might be both.
Costume or not, is, you know, I'm not here to convince people anymore, especially haters.
Oh, somewhat, 100%. I think they were like, right, 30 minutes of roasting Foodie. And even in that 30 minutes of roasting Foodie, they were still talking about other people. Like, I don't know if Foodie's got enough, pardon the pun, like, weight to push around in this sphere. And again, I think it is because she's tried to paint herself as this modest influencer. And ultimately, we know that's not the case. We saw real Foodie the other day. But she's not doing enough controversial stuff on her channel to be considered controversial enough. But she has a history of controversies.
Of anything. I'm just here to live my life. And
sorry, Foodie, you said one trick pony, and I read one trick poopy.
Like, I'm just, that's totally up to you what you think of me. That's not my business anymore, basically. But, you know, I am a Muslim revert, and I haven't been acting accordingly. Like,
fuck, no way. We are not here to judge, though. Judge not lest ye be judged. Unless you're thin, fat, have a good relationship with food, bad relationship with food, in therapy, not in therapy, Muslim, not reverted, Christian, Catholic, as long as you're not an atheist. Chantal does not accept criticism from atheists. The list is very confusing.
Especially being on that show. So, and engaging in negativity, acknowledging haters.
I think when you said, show me proof and I'll suck your dick, that was pretty immodest. As well as asking Trish if you could see her snatch. Because you're having a fight about pubic hair. I don't know if any of that was modest, to be fair. But, you know, I'm not a professional. You have to ask someone else.
Especially being on that show. So, and
those phrases have been burnt into my head.
Engaging in negativity, acknowledging haters.
Do you think Poopy told her off for that? I don't know if Poopy cares anymore, to be honest. I don't know what Poopy's motivation is in this. I think, like, the more ridiculous Chantal is on livestream, the less I can understand the logic of Poopy being able to come online and be like, yeah, screw all of you haters. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Poopy is Chantal's ride or die. But I think he's going to be radio silent for a while. And my hopes are not high for couples channel content, which is sad.
Especially being on that.
Hey, Cole, good to see you, love.
That show. So, and engaging in negativity, acknowledging haters, acknowledging negativity, retaliating against haters, you know, swearing way too much, just doing a lot of things that are just against principles that I'm trying to follow now in life. So,
she was not trying to follow anything yesterday.
That's the main...
Don't snatch shame me, bro. That's also a good one, Gaslo.
reasons that, you know, I don't feel that this show is the right fit for me anymore. Maybe if it was Foodie Beauty from 3 years ago, then yeah, more than likely.
Again, I've really got to ask, what made you think it was a good idea to jump on that call?
That would be totally fine. But it's just not...
She thought we wouldn't see the live stream? How?
Something that I feel fits the direction of life I'm seeking to go forward in. So, good luck to me, because I have to, you know, it's an onward journey. It's not easy. It's not easy trying to become a better person, but...
Right, so the fact that you are pretty much exactly the same person you were 2 years ago shows a lot of growth. You know what we call that? Not growth.
I know in my heart what I want to do, and I just have to put the intention in there. I have to put the work in there, and that's what I want to focus on. I want my channel to be super boring. I want my channel...
Check. Check. The most interesting thing that's happened in the last 3 months is Chantal came online talking to her audience about a friend of hers whose husband may or may not be cheating on her via WhatsApp. Sorry, whose boyfriend may or may not be cheating on her via WhatsApp, who has cheated before and they're Canadian or something. That's the most interesting thing that's happened in 3 months. Chantal, don't look at me like that. Chantal vaguely hiding a potential second, third, fourth cheating attempt from her repressed loophole husband with a scat fetish. God, these words are fun.
To be more wholesome. Like, even the beezing, I want a wholesome bees. I want to just have lighthearted fun. I don't want to...
So no more gaping buttholes for smear drop? Okay. It's wholesome beezing now.
To be more wholesome. Like, even the beezing, I want a wholesome bees. I want to just have lighthearted fun. I don't want to have negativity and hate because honestly, it's just not worth the mental health. So that's why I don't feel like I would be a good fit. Like, upon further thought, I was impulsive when they asked me to come on the show. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like a little bit starstruck because, you know, Keem has a lot of clout, and
that's the real reason she did it.
He's
not some bullshit about, oh, they seem to have such a really good friendly dynamic, you know, Boogie, Wings of Redemption, and Keem. They seem like such good pals, and I really wanted that. I really wanted an opportunity to network and introduce myself to people and make some friends on the internet. Girl, fuck off. You wanted attention. You didn't do this wanting to, like, meet people and... You wanted clout. You literally just said it.
Fun. I don't want to have negativity and hate because... honestly,
do we think she reached out? I have no idea. Maybe she was like begging in the Discord. Who knows? Jody, thank you for the super chat, honey. I hope you're having a good night. Jody says, oh my god, this reacted live, Poppy. I'm chilling with bated breath and my Chucky Lab bear. Hi, Bear. Everyone say hi, Bear. No, you're... Bless Trish. Thank you for the super chat, honey. I hope you and Bear are having a fabulous night. Thank you for the support.
It's not worth the mental health. So that's why I don't feel like I would be a good fit. Like, upon further thought, I was impulsive when they asked...
No, Salva, what did she say about the fat puss? She said something kind of sort of verbatim. Come on, Boogie, don't lie, you love my fat puss. Was that fat snatch? I can't remember. Kind of sort of verbatim, you know.
Asked me to come on the show, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like a little bit starstruck because, you know, Keem has a lot of clout, and...
Do they just go around... Again, how did they reach out to you if not through Discord, Foodie? That's the confusing part. I need to see the receipts. Show me the DMs.
He's famous on the YouTube streets, and I thought, you know, I'm labeled as a LOLCOW. And,
oh, Buster, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello.
And, you know, I felt like if there's anybody that should be on a LOLCOW show, especially with women, it should be me. I'm a LOLCOW. I'm one of the biggest ones, right? So, but I realized that...
Girl, I don't know what the intent of the show is, but if it's dumpster fire train wrecks, you are one. You are one. You are one.
I'm labeled as a LOLCOW, and you know, I felt like if there's anybody that should be on a LOLCOW show, especially with women, it should be me. I'm a LOLCOW. I'm one of the biggest ones, right? So, but I realized that I'm not really... Like, I'm not like I was before. I haven't done any of those shitty behavior things in years, and... I
mean, the shittiest behavior recently is outside of the easy, low-hanging fruit of you crapping your pants. I guess yelling at reaction channels, consistent use of the R slur, bigotry. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole heap of other stuff, but the large controversies are kind of behind us.
Rages, yeah, still raging against haters, yeah, but that's, again, I'm really trying to just...
Oh, I guess, yeah, well, she has said terrible things about reaction channels and people in general.
Challenge myself and just let them talk to themselves. So, I really want to just...
But that's what I mean, like, on a podcast, like, on a... In this podcast setup, again, I don't know too much about it. Yesterday's was literally the first time watching that format. But in that kind of chatty podcast setup, like, I don't think people are necessarily going to be interested in, oh my god, Chantal said this terrible thing about someone on the internet. Like, that's a little less like cheese graveyard, shit your pants, neglect your animals. Yeah. And really, when you think about it, like, a lot of that content is Chantal speaking poorly about people. And I just don't think it's a good fit. I don't see it.
Like, focus on lighthearted.
Whereas Alfaba, shit in a bag.
And content.
Content for years, mate.
You know, so, that's all I want to do. So, you know, nothing personal against the show. I'm sure they won't even care, honestly.
Hey, Sky.
They won't miss me. But, yeah, it's not something...
You were there for literally 30 minutes.
You know, so, that's all I want to do. So, you know, nothing personal against the show. I'm sure they won't even care, honestly. They won't miss me. But, yeah, it's not something... I don't want to, like, live in my past and rehash everything and give attention to things that people just want to use to bring me down, to try...
See, the thing is, Foodie, you're so close to understanding that it really does take a little bit of... I'm not saying a grand amount of talent, but your content is quite dry. Well, except for when there's sauce involved. Or the shits. Imodium. The content's quite dry. It's quite dull and quite boring. And you, like, that is the reason why there is often a lot of, like, theories and conspiracies and tinfoil berets and, like, understanding, like, Kuwaiti law and whether or not, like, what her visa status is and marriage certificates and all of that stuff. Not because it's necessarily, like, in our face, like a blaring neon sign that, like, whoop whoop, check this out. This is something interesting. It is interesting, but it's only really interesting to unravel the lies and bullshit. And that's what a lot of people find entertaining. It's like a puzzle, you know, to solve, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. But also it's fun to laugh at. And I just don't think that content kind of works for, like, the LOLCOW live queens. So hard to say. Like, I don't think they're going to be curious about what Chantal's marriage certificate looks like, drawn on with crayon, allegedly. Whereas us, like, we're interested.
To bring me down. It's just not what I want to do. So, yeah, I want to continue to try and work on bettering myself and living my life with my, you know,
Shax, enjoy the gape.
Be a little family, and you know, my life is not perfect. It never will be. And like I always say, that's fine.
Pleasing God, not haters. Oh God, get that on a shirt.
I don't mind my speckled axe. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with you know, the positive beezers I have in my life.
DX, I don't know, mate. It was quite a high. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll get another poop gate just in time for the anniversary. Maybe.
I have my beezer army, even if it's not as big as hater army, that's fine. For me, it's, you know, quality over quantity. I don't...
Yeah, she doesn't seem happy.
You know, have people in my chat just saying, you know, B word, see you next Tuesday. I hope this person dies. They're just...
Chat, do we have a lot of B words in the chat? Not individuals. I mean, are people saying the B word a lot? Is it bananas? There was that one time where we were talking about legumes and bananas when I missed my alarm and I was late for book club, but... I mean, I don't think there's a lot of that language happening over here, but we've got crumbing and gapes. Like, it's a bit different, I think.
And like I always say, that's fine.
Yeah, strawberries.
I don't mind my speckled axe. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with you.
Roasting.
You know, the positive beezers I have in my life. I have my beezer army, even if it's not as big as hater army, that's fine. For me, it's, you know, quality over quantity. I don't, you know, have people in my chat.
DX, honestly, you could hear a pin drop the minute she entered the call. It was great.
For me, it's, you know, quality over quantity. I don't, you know, have people in my chat just saying, you know, B word, see you next Tuesday. I hope this person dies. They're disgusting. I hope they stroke out. Just like the nastiest crap, you know, and cheering on someone's downfall and just being negative all the time.
Oh, she wants to spin this onto blaming reaction channels so fucking bad.
Beezers I have in my life. I have my Beezer army, even if it's not as big as hater army, that's fine. For me, it's, you know, quality over quantity. I don't, you know, have people in my chat just saying, you know, B word, see you next Tuesday.
She can't even look at the camera.
I hope this person dies. They're disgusting. I hope they stroke out. Just like the nastiest crap.
There's a lot of coke going on, yeah.
You know, and cheering on someone's downfall and just being negative all the time. We just laugh and have a good time most of the time.
Chantel, same. Like, I mean, I'm laughing at your nincompoopery, but for the most part, like, no one here's stressed. Like, we all fully acknowledge that you are living in another reality. You could make better choices, you choose not to, but that's why, like, that's why the laughter happens. Sometimes it's sad, and sometimes it's frustrating, and sometimes I think, you know, poor Julia. But at the end of the day, I'm just laughing at two idiots on YouTube. Whatever, man.
And that's what I want to continue to do. So I appreciate you guys. I love my Beezers. And yeah, so anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I can't wait for the next live stream, personally. I'm here for it. It's probably going to be in, like, I don't know, 6 hours time. Who knows? Anyway, chat, I'm going to move over to Amberlynn Reid and catch up with the next Vlogmas day. I know not everyone's here for her. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd really appreciate it. There's a heap of you here. If not, I hope you have a fabulous day. Take care of yourself. Don't be a dumpster fire. But we're going to move on to what I love eating at KFC. You know what? This seems like an Amberlynn classic, honestly. Vlogmas Day 9. We're about to get familiar with the Colonel. Familiar? It should have been get funky with the Colonel. Because, like, the funky chicken, that's funny. He's got jokes. Alright, Vlogmas Day 9 with Miss Amberlynn Reid. Let's go!
Hello, welcome to another Vlogmas. I cannot believe, even though Vlogmas has been kind of hectic, let's be real, Vlogmas has gone by so fast so far.
Oh, it's a towel. Sorry, I got distracted.
Hello, welcome to another Vlogmas. I cannot believe, even though Vlogmas has been kind of hectic, let's be real, Vlogmas has gone by so fast so far.
It's 9 days, girl, and you were literally just fucking crying your eyes out. Well, not crying. What do you call that when someone's crying but there are no tears? Groaning? Moaning. There's got to be a better word for it. The other day about how hard Vlogmas is, you guys, and part of my heart is left, blah, blah, blah.
I feel like as I've gotten older, the
Acting!
days just go by quicker. I don't know. And have you all been hearing about those UFOs in the sky? Girl. Anyways, hello.
What? What?
Just go by quicker. I don't know. And have you all been hearing about those UFOs in the sky? Girl. Anyways.
What? What UFOs in the sky? Girl. Jax, thank you. Sorry. Blech. Thank you for the super chat, Jax. I appreciate it. Acting! Guys, have you heard about the fish? My god, the fish in the ocean. Have you heard? The fish.
Kind of hectic, let's be real. Vlogmas has gone by so fast so far. I feel like as I've gotten older, the days just go by quicker. I don't know. And have you all been hearing about those UFOs in the sky? Girl. Anyways, hello.
Okay. Cool. Moon landing didn't happen. UFOs, girl.
Welcome to a new Vlogmas.
Those fishes be fishing, y'all.
So I normally brush my hair after I shower.
New Jersey drones. Okay.
I'm not going.
That means nothing to me. I'm so sorry.
So welcome to a new Vlogmas. So I normally brush my hair after I shower, but
Okay.
I'm not going to today. I just have
Do you guys remember when she had to prove that she can fit in the shower in Oklahoma? Was it Oklahoma? I think it was. What was she singing in that shower scene? It sounded like running up that hill. No offense to Kate Bush or her fans. It sounded like running up that hill, but it wasn't. It was definitely... Was it Gaga? It was something. Something.
A lot to do, and it's not fully like on my top priority list. And I do want to recommend this deodorant.
Oh, there are a bunch of Joes repeatedly flying over Philadelphia, New Jersey. Oh. Okay. We just have birds.
So I normally brush my hair.
Oh, was it Brittany?
After I shower. But
Maybe it was Brittany. Maybe it was Brittany, actually.
I'm not going to today. I just have a lot to do, and it's not fully like on my top priority list. And I do want to recommend this deodorant. It's Dove Advanced Care Dry Spray.
Girl, no one's trusting you with deodorant.
Literally the best. Like 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so I...
Okay. Is this just content to try to prove that you shower and wear deodorant every day? If you doth protest this much, girl.
List. And I do want to recommend this deodorant. It's Dove Advanced Care Dry Spray. Literally the best. Like 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so I...
Okay. Great. Thanks so much for sharing, Ambi.
I just gathered, I think, hopefully all of my jewelry from around the house. I had jewelry.
Oh, thank God, we've got this big, ugly plastic purse with smaller, ugly plastic bags in it. Thank God. I thought that had gone missing. It had been so long since we'd seen it.
Everywhere, literally. Sometimes I'll just be like sitting there and I'm like, oh, these hoops are annoying me. Let me just take them off. So I'm gonna like...
Imagine having so little to do in your day that you replace your earrings as a fun activity. Oh my God. Guys. Listen to this again.
Just gathered, I think, hopefully all of my jewelry from around the house. I had jewelry everywhere, literally. Sometimes I'll just be like sitting there and I'm like, oh, these hoops are annoying me. Let me just take them off. So I'm gonna
Get a hobby, girl.
like figure out...
This is what happens when you run out of Lego.
All my jewelry. This is all the jewelry that I just had laying like next to the bed, on the nightstand, some in the bathroom. I had a pair on the kitchen table.
I think she needs to find some things to fill her days. Oh, we're taking all of the jewelry that we've been wearing and just splaying about and putting them back into fun little pockets. We're back to filling containers with containers. Have fun. Jax, thank you for the super chat again. Love Jack says, I'm looking for deodorant. Stop. Well, Ambi recommends the Dove something 24-hour protection pink lid. So, you know, if you trust Ambi, there you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave my rings out.
Girl, bring back the jigsaw puzzles. We get, like, my God.
And I'm gonna leave this pair of earrings out for the next outfit that I wear. All right, so all my jewelry is back to being ordered.
Do you know what? When it's full and it looks less like a plastic box, I don't hate this so much. It's very elder emo coded.
Organized.
What are you doing? What are you doing,
Oh my God, hi. I forget this dog's name. I'm a terrible person.
baby?
Okay, so I was just doing some things around the house and I ordered some KFC. So
Again, forgive me for my ignorance. Was it not a couple of days ago Ambi came on to Vlogmas and said, y'all, I haven't been talking about my diet or my weight or anything because it's been such a triggering topic with my girlfriend being a funnel feeder and everything, allegedly. You know, but keep an eye out because just around the corner, we're going to be talking about food, we're going to be talking about diets and lifestyle changes, and we're going to get to, and now we've got to KFC. Milo is the dog's name. Like the drink, how could I forget? Milo.
So, what I always get in my standard is I get a Famous bowl, but with no chicken.
A Famous bowl is like potato and gravy and corn and cheese, right? Gag. But with chicken. So if you get it without chicken, it's just beige slop. Well, with the corn, so it's chunky beige slop. That's sad. That's also like 4 things you would probably normally just have in the house that you could combine and not have to buy KFC every day. I'm assuming this is an everyday treat. Maybe that's just an assumption. Rocio, thank you for the super chat, honey. Rocio says, someone said it seems like she's packing. Oh, I thought that was in reference to her something else. Right, packing, right, gotcha, as in packing her earrings away because we're finally leaving Wisconsin. If that happens, do you think they're going to stay together? I don't know. I feel like this was like a trial living together situation, and I don't think it's working out.
Chunks of chicken from KFC. No, no, no. So in replace for that, I get a from KFC. No, no, no. So in replace for that.
In replace for that. To replace that. In place of that.
From KFC. No, no, no. So in replace for that.
All right. In replace for that.
I get a wing.
Ah.
I love a crispy wing. It's like one of my favorites. I do not get a drink from there, so I just have a cherry Coke Zero, which is one of my favorite drinks right now besides Sprite Zero. So Famous Bowl is literally, if you guys don't know, which I'm sure everyone does, mashed potatoes, gravy, cheese, corn, and it comes with chicken, but I'm telling you, years and years ago, their chicken in the Famous Bowl was crispy and dry and delicious.
Girl, we've seen how you eat your meat. Like, no thank you.
Now it's like not crispy and it's like juicy and it gives me the crease.
Oh, God, fuck. Grossy. Juicy chicken? Ugh, disgusting. Take it back. Bleh. Ugh. Juicy? Juicy chicken? What is wrong with you?
So if anyone
KFC, give me a fried, double fried, triple fried wing.
cares, which no one does, when I eat a wing, I always eat this part first. Not the whole thing. Just like that. If you drink that
Just a modest little nibble.
soda and you've never had the cherry Coke Zero, please try it. Okay, so I was literally just sitting here editing, going through some of my clips, and I actually have really old clips that I haven't shown, so I'm just gonna put them here.
Okay, that literally would have been a 3-minute Vlogmas. So now we've got 3 extra minutes of clip show footage. Happy Vlogmas Day 9, guys. Haven't seen... Why haven't we gone out to see lights and stuff? I'm trying to rack my brains of, like, my favorite memories of Vlogmas. Pierre and the Play-Doh Advent Calendar was definitely one of them. I'm just really confused why we haven't gone out to see, like, Christmas lights or, like... Surely there's, like, parks and stuff that have shows or fireworks or something. Okay, girl. Alright, so we've got Milo and Twinkie still warming up to each other on the couch. Right. Oh my god, it's that weird 3D printed pickle thing.
Oh, this baby loves me, and I love you. Oh, yawn. Okay. Is that just the sweetest baby?
Oh, he's such a cutie.
It's just a little
Oh, with very long nails.
boy.
So handsome. Oh, baby kisses.
Nails.
Okay, guys, so I'm about to try eggnog for the first time ever.
Oh, thank god.
Do you like eggnog?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Quick Trip has good eggnog too.
All right.
You know what the weirdest thing is as well, now that you mention it, has said, I won't know this is Vlogmas, just seems like a normal vlog. She hasn't even put, like, festive music or a new intro card. Well, she's got a new intro card. But, like, a new intro or anything. She's done Vlogmas for a long time now, and this seems like the lowest effort Vlogmas in the history of Vlogmases.
Here we go.
She's lying, she's had it before on video, I swear to God. Really? Wait, did she have it back in Kentucky?
So I'm about to try eggnog
Is that a core memory?
for the first time ever. Do you like eggnog?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Quick Trip has good eggnog too.
All right. Here we go.
Amberlynn and Sloppy, I was about to call her Sloppy, sorry Sloppy. Amberlynn and Sloppy make an eggnog in the kitchen. Hide the funnel. Actually, this much like custard and melted ice cream. Calorie dense, so Slommy's got it on lockdown.
Ew.
It's not actually egg.
But it smells so bad. Okay, ready?
Think of it as like a chai milkshake.
It's not bad, but it's like I can only have like a small quantity at once, of course.
That's right, Ambi. Not everything needs to be guzzled down by the bucket.
I
Funnels.
give it like a
It's really good if you eat it with
Wait.
shortbread cookies.
Oh, is it?
Like the Lorna Doones. That's my
Oh,
dad's.
I love a Lorna Doone. Oh my god, I'm not wearing a bra right now.
Who's a Lorna Doone?
Don't mind me, folks.
Who? Chat. Who? Okay, this we need to talk about. First of all, chat, before we catch up with this, who's Lorna Doone? Who's Lorna Doone and why does she have great cookies? Stop flirting, oh my god. It was the mention of the cookies. No, I need, hold on, where's my head? Where's my head? How do I move my head? Ah! There, okay, there's my head. All right, beautiful. Just gonna move on over here. Was that thirding? Thirding? Flirting. Yes, eggnog, talk, Zach. Eggnog and sugar cookies. That's flirting. All right. So here we have Ambi leaf blowing in ballet flats and a good purse. Oh, is this the neighborhood? How fun. Hi, everyone. Hi. That house has a boat. Wow. This feels very suburban. Very suburbia coded. Anyway, we're gonna watch Ambi blow some leaves. Have fun.
That's my dad's.
I love a Lorna Doone. Oh my god, I'm not wearing a bra right now. Don't mind me, folks.
Oh, no! That way!
This is hectic. Oh, hi, neighbor. She's like a fucking toddler who's not done anything before in their life. I need to watch that again. I'm so sorry.
That's my dad's.
I love a Lorna Doone. Oh my god, I'm not wearing a bra right now. Don't mind me, folks.
Oh, no! That way!
Are you not meant to forgive me because I come from the land of deciduous foliage, right? Deciduous, essentially meaning that, like, I think it's deciduous, right? That the trees don't lose their leaves throughout the seasons. I might be wrong. I'm not good at biology. We don't have a lot of, like, leaves fall down here in Australia, at least not in where I am. Are you meant to rake these up and, like, put them in bags? Is that what you guys do? Or do you just rake them into big piles for golden retrievers to jump into? Evergreen. Evergreen? Sure. Evergreen is when they don't lose leaves. Deciduous is when they do. Oh, okay, so I messed it up. Right, it's the other way around. I come from the land of evergreen trees. Right, gotcha. These are deciduous trees. Do you just bags, fires, or forest, depending on where you live? Ah, golden retriever piles. Right. You rake late, like this, for woolly bears. Both, depends on how many there are. Oh, okay. Interesting. You can do both. Is there, like, a use for leaves? Outside of, like, fun little mounds for animals to jump into, apparently. They make great compost. Oh, they would too. Oh, and mulch, of course. Compost and mulch. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, right. I'm trying to get a handle on what Ambi's doing here.
That way.
Oh my god, is this what you guys call a cul-de-sac? Is that what this is? A crescent? Where the street ends and it's just a circle and a whole heap of people all have fences next to each other and know everybody's business? Oh, God. Wisteria Lane? Is this Wisteria Lane? Me getting excited about suburbs. Josie, thank you for being here for 5 months. Josie says, leaves have eggs of insects. Oh, and food for birds. Oh, of course. So don't bag them. Gotcha. Cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac. Cuddle-sack. Cuddle-sack? Right, okay. What would we call this? A dead end.
Oh, no. That way.
Why does she have a purse to do this? I don't know. She's wearing the wrong shoes, her good leggings, and a good purse, and the good mesh. So, this is hectic. The purse is actually insane. A dead end isn't circular at the end. No circle equals a dead end. Right, so if it's just the street ending, it's the dead end. So what do we call one with a circle? I think they're called like crescent or something in Australia. We don't really use the word cul-de-sac. Do we use the word cul-de-sac? Got myself confused now. Maybe we do. I don't know, it sounds a bit posh for us, to be fair. Oh, courts. We call them courts. That's right. Thank you, chat. Yeah, I think some of us might use cul-de-sac. Maybe, like, Adelaideans. Don't get me started on don't get me started. Not specifically about people from Adelaide, but specifically about language and accents around Australia and how Adelaide thinks they're better than everyone else. Graveyard, thank you for the super chat. Graveyard says, is this her new walk to the tree? Well, yes. This is great. What do you think the story is here? I want to know what the story is. Did they just come back from going out somewhere, see the whole heap of trees, and were like, oh, we should get the leaf blower? And Ambi's like, don't hold my purse. I've got this, boo. Let me show you how I can do the yard work.
Oh, no. That way.
Oh, Brock says courts have cul-de-sacs, but cul-de-sacs can be on inside corners. All right, well, we're getting to know road law now, not law as L-A-W, law as in L-O-R-E. Fabulous. I swear to God, I've watched that clip now on repeat like 7 times. It's great. It's great. No sense was made. Why does Ambi refuse to roll up her leggings like that? Like, she's just dragging on the floor. This is how we get ants. Like, look. I get that she's not the tallest of gals. And I get that these Walmart leggings have been stretched out beyond belief because they're 4 years old. But look at that. You deserve pants that fit, ma'am. Roll those bad boys up. Like, that seam is split. What are we doing here? Ambi, what are we doing here? This is how we get a dangling ankle. This is how we tippy tumble. You're gonna trip on your own pants, my dude. Just another life lesson that you haven't learnt because I think don't spend a whole heap of time walking, but just chop them. Just get a pair of scissors, chop them off, roll them up, hem them. You can do a hand stitch, very easy. Come on now. It's wild. Silly duffer. What is that? Okay, legitimately though. Oh no, hold on. Ambi, I know you're gonna call me a hater for this, because you think I am a hater. I need to draw attention to the fact that what I'm assuming is the hem has literally torn off the bottom of your pants, leggings, and is flopping around like a rat's tail chasing behind you. Let's get new pants, Ambi. We deserve new pants. Let's get hater. Like, the hem is legitimately trailing behind you. Yeah, let's get some iron-on tape, or let's get some pins, even safety pins. Like, we can do better than this. We can. I believe in us. And even if you really like these leggings and you don't want to replace them, I totally understand. But cut them like 6 inches up. That's a hazard. Exactly, Voodoo. That's a hazard.
Break them all.
Oh Lord, this is scraping the bottom of the barrel. How fun for us.
Hi. Librarian Lynn, hello.
All right, everyone, we've got a new Lynn to introduce to everyone. Librarian Lynn, everyone say hi.
Hi. Librarian Lynn, hello.
Okay, there you go. There's your pause. Everybody say hi to Librarian Lynn. I'm going to see if I can get a better one. Hold on.
Ooh. Hi. Librarian Lynn, hello.
Oh, there was almost a hair twirl in there. Oh well. Librarian Lynn, hello. Librarian Lynn? That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, you gotta go stand on that little mat.
You stand on it.
What is this? Chat, where are we? I'm scared. Not scared as in, scared as in, it's a lot of overhead lighting. Is this a Spirit Halloween? Is that what this is? I've never been. Is this what this is? Is it a Spirit Halloween? Brandon, is this the fabled Spirit Halloween? Walmart. Linbrarian. Okay, Jungle Cat, that's a good one. You can have that. Linbrarian. I like that. Volta, I have no idea. She's refusing to talk about Rarity anymore, which is sad because I think that we all know what the ultimate kind of conclusion of all of that means. But it is also very sad that she's not recognizing the need to tag and microchip her animals. I think she's going to probably ease off on that content for quite a long time, but it's disappointing. Isn't it December? Spirit Halloween? How old is this? Okay, help me out. Do Spirit Halloweens just shut down after Halloween, or do they turn into, like, Christmas? Like, Spirit Christmas? Because I feel it's... Isn't that weird if you've just got, like, a store that's only open, like, a month and a half a year? Spirit Halloweens are closed. They shut down. Wait, they, like, shut down the whole thing? Oh, so they're kind of like pop-up shops. Like, they just find an empty space, pop up for, like, 6 weeks and then close down. Is that the trick? They shut down and go away. Ah, I didn't know that. Okay. Weird that they don't then just turn into, like, Spirit different seasons. Because you could do Spirit Halloween. You've got Spirit Thanksgiving in there. Spirit Christmas. Spirit New Year's. Spirit Easter's just... Or Spirit Valentine's Day. Spirit Easter's just around the corner from that. Spirit 4th of July in America. I'm sure there's some other stuff. Only Halloween matters. I feel like they could repurpose a lot of this stuff, though. You know, like you could re-theme some of this stuff for Christmas.
Okay. You scared?
Just call it Spirit Holiday and be done.
Wait, tell me, you're scared. Oh, that's all it did was move its head.
This is what Party City is for. Is Party City owned by the same people as the Spirit Halloween guys, or are they different? I feel like there's a bit of overlap there. Spirit Memorial Day, Spirit Labor Day, all official holidays.
This is Daddy right here. That's Daddy right there.
Oh, is this why she got the Funko Pop? That's a reach. That's a bit of a stretch there. Not Ambi saying the Scream Mask animatronic is Daddy, and then, assumedly a month and a half later, Ambi opening an early birthday gift, which is a Scream Mask Funko Pop. What is going on? This law does not make sense.
This is Daddy right here. That's Daddy right there. Wait,
She's such a fucking weirdo, guys.
you stand on that one. Do it. See, I can run, folks. So my favorite snack.
Are we jogging?
Do it.
Watch out, Anna. She's coming for your gig.
See, I can run, folks. So my favorite snack.
She takes that purse everywhere. Emotional support purse. Yep, that's what it is.
Snack is carrots and ranch, but I didn't have carrots. I had this pizza, and I didn't have ranch, but I had the Cool Ranch Doritos. That's one of those things where it's funnier. Like, it's not like. Never mind.
High cholesterol and morbid obesity. Just fucking hilarious, bro. Really got to ask an important question here. America, do you just have these specific paper plates everywhere? Is this like the Kleenex of the tissue world for paper plates? This pattern here? I swear to God, every time I see Ambi, she's eating off a paper plate. But it's also more than likely this specific pattern of paper plate. Or is this just her, like, favorite? Zing, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zing says, Poppy learning about America is like the saddest production Big Wiley ever. I find it wild. I tell you guys all about Australia, and then I question things about America, and you're like, silly Poppy. He has no idea. Yes, what are they called? Those red cups they're Solo cups, is that what you call them? Which is very confusing because here in Australia we have a soft drink called Solo, which is, in my opinion, one of the better soft drinks, which is like a lemon crush. Delightful. Not lemonade, different, or pub squash for those of you over in the UK. We have a drink called Solo here. So when you say Solo cup to an Australian, they might kind of look at you weird because, like, the red cups I know you guys call Solo cups, but we don't. There you go. That's the long and short of it. Anyway, back to pizza and ranch-flavored Doritos.
So my favorite
jaunty little jig.
snack is carrots and ranch, but I didn't have carrots. I had this pizza, and I didn't have ranch, but I had the Cool Ranch Doritos. That's one of those things where it's funnier. Like, it's not like. Never mind. Baby, Twinkie, what did you
Oh my God, fucking Emily hyperventilating in the background there.
just do?
Oh no, the dog food bowl got knocked over.
Did you do bad?
Whose shoe was that?
Not like. Never mind. Baby, Twinkie, what did you just?
Oh, they're just bare shoes. They should live somewhere. I don't think, excuse me, guys, I don't think trainers live under the dining table chairs. We put them by the door, please. Everything has a place. 48, thank you for the super chat. 48 says, your Brizzy brother said you need to visit Chicago. I'd love to go to the States. It's just a really long way away. Thank you for the support, honey. I hope you guys are having a great day.
Did you do bad? All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed those random clips. I don't even know.
I don't even know you guys.
Well,
I'm just so random and quirky.
That you guys enjoyed this mini vlogmas. I am a little bit busy today, so I didn't have much time to film, but I did try to get some filming in for you guys, so I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Ambi. You had a very busy day changing out your earrings. Congratulations. All right, chat, that's it. Look, we got an hour and 25 minutes out of 3 pieces of content. You can't say that's not transformative. All right, chat. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. Please make sure you brush your teeth and your hair, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Treat yourself well and with respect. Don't be an nincompoop. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely. I've been Poppy, and I'm going to go now. So I'll see you all in the next video.